Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ronnie, and in today's video I'm just going to be doing a lot of normal Animal Crossing playing. Literally nothing special. I just thought that I would update you guys on a couple things that's happening in my life right now and just kind of show you the way I play normally every single day. If you guys are interested in videos like this one, I would appreciate it if you would hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell so that you never miss any of my videos. We recently unlocked memberships, so those are also available if you are interested. The link is in the description box below. All right, let's get into it.
Alright, you guys, so here's kind of what I have going on. I want this to be like a college quad type area, kind of surrounding the entire resident services. I'm going to have path going. Right now, it's going to be a little bit empty. What I usually do when I'm creating areas like this is I get inspiration from Pinterest, Instagram, and I will look and see what items might fit or what items other people are using. And I'll go to a treasure island, I'll make a list, and I'll grab everything that I need there. I haven't really done that yet. Part of the problem for me is getting used to the path and the diagonal pathing. Some of you know it's really hard to do the diagonal path. And I say it's hard, but what I really mean is it just takes getting used to. So I currently am working with this path, and there's all kinds of variations on it. And you'll see throughout the video me laying down path and being wrong and erasing it and redoing it. And it's really fun. It can be a little bit frustrating sometimes, but it's mostly fun. So right now, that's what I'm focusing on for the quad is the path, the way it's laid out and the way that it looks, making sure that I'm using the right tiles in the right spots and fixing any of those issues along the way. Because another thing you have to think about is the flora in the area, trees, bushes, flowers, what all of that is going to fit in. And you have to make sure that you've got space for it. Another thing I've really been into lately is symmetry on my islands. I know that's really strange. I never thought that I'd be that person, but I got into it on my last island. And on this one, I've just tried to make things as symmetrical as possible. So like on the left side of the quad versus the right side of the quad, I want it to be the same. And I'm fixing the river here to kind of match so that both sides have the diagonal and it's the same amount of tiles and it's the same amount of space on each side. Later, I'm going to add some bridges and I do the same thing with that, making sure that they're kind of in the same spot as far as like tiles over. I think I put it 1 or 2 over. So yeah, making it symmetrical and making sure the path is where it needs to be. And hopefully you'll see some more items start filling in as I continue to work on the island. Right now it kind of feels empty, but there are a lot of items in my mind that I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll use that for this and this for this. One thing I'm really excited about is building this area near Abel's where they can buy merch, like school merch. And I do a little bit of it in this video, but one thing that you'll probably see about me is I hop from area to area when I'm designing. It's just when I get in an area and I have an idea or I pass by another area and I'm like, oh, I need to fix that really quick. I'll fix it and then I'll get fixated on that for a little bit and then I'll go back to the other stuff. I think it's because I have ADHD and my brain, just only focuses on a certain amount of things for a certain amount of time, and I'm easily distracted. I'm not even afraid to admit that. So I do hop from area to area occasionally. You'll see that in this video. You'll also see that I do some daily shopping in the game. And it's something that I don't do all the time, but when I'm starting out on an island, I really do try to check Abel's and Nook's Cranny pretty consistently so that I can build up my catalog, because I'm the type of person who restarts islands. I don't flatten, so I don't have anything when I first start an island. So going into the shops, trying on new clothes, and getting all the items is pretty essential when I'm first starting out. Aside from all of that, my life has been going pretty well lately. I had an opportunity to interview for a new position within the company that I work for, and I was offered the position. But something happened that I didn't expect. My bosses were very kind and just affirmed me in the position that I'm currently in, and they were like, we really like you in this position. We'd like you to stay here. We don't want to keep you back in your career, so we're going to leave it up to you. But we really value you, and we will give you a raise if you stay in this position. And we totally understand if you want to move over to this other one, but just know that you're valued and we appreciate all that you do. And it was just amazing to hear that, and it made me feel really good. So I did decide to stay in the position. I'm going to kind of make it a little more my own. They've given me a lot of freedom to kind of work through what that role looks like and kind of define it for myself. And that's really exciting. So I'm excited about that. It's going to be a good opportunity for me to stretch in my leadership and to just become a better overall worker, employee, whatever you want to call it. Another thing that I've been a little more vocal about lately is the fact that I have PCOS. PCOS is polycystic ovarian syndrome. It often causes infertility, it causes unwanted weight gain, excessive hair growth, and down to the core of it, it's really an ovulation disorder. I'm not going to sit here and go into all of the details, but you can imagine it can really affect one's life, and it has affected mine and my husband's. We've been trying to get pregnant for almost 2 years and have not been able to do so on our own. We're starting to explore different options and to see if we can get that ball rolling a little bit faster. One thing I've learned is that doctors aren't really in a hurry. It's not a life or death situation, so I get it in a way, but on the other side of the doctor's office and the visits, my husband and I are just walking through some difficult things, the pain of not knowing if we'll be able to get pregnant, really desperately wanting to be, and not sure if that's going to happen for us, and what that will look like, what decisions we'll have to make regarding that situation. So I just did want to share a little bit about it because I know that there are others out there who have or are struggling with the same thing. And I just wanted to tell you that you're not alone, that I see you, and I can definitely sympathize and empathize with you. And I just wanted to encourage you because sometimes encouraging others is encouraging for me personally. So I just want to encourage you to not give up, to keep talking about it. Don't stuff your feelings in. Talk about the way you're feeling. Talk about the things that are bothering you. Tackle those tough conversations with your partner. Don't think that you're by yourself in this, because you're not. And I guess one of the biggest pieces of advice I can give you is don't isolate yourself from others, because you need people. You need people in your life around you that are going to support you and be with you and comfort you on your bad days. And hopefully your partner does that for you, but you have friends and family that want to be that for you as well. And if you don't, I can be that person for you. I can be the person that you talk to about it, because I've been there and I get it. And I'm still walking through that season and that journey right now. So if you need support, I do have a Discord channel dedicated to talking about some of the heavier things that happen in our lives. And you can definitely use your discretion. You can post there, or you can send me a DM and we can talk and hopefully help you to feel better. Yeah, I know that was a little bit deep and a little bit maybe triggering for some people, so I hope that was okay. I think the main goal of all of this is just to help others know that there's hope and that there's other people out there who know how you're feeling and what you're going through. Moving on here, I just have a couple more minutes left in the speed build. I'll let you guys enjoy that, and then I will come back at the end and we'll wrap this up.
Now, I did have a campsite villager, and Miss Eunice is thinking about, I think, moving off the island, and I really think I want to keep her. So before we speak to her, I'm going to check the campsite and see who it is. You, David. We're not even speaking to you. It's not a thing. And we're not letting Eunice leave. So, yep, that's gonna be a no from me, sir. And we're just not gonna let Eunice leave. So, let's see if that's exactly what she wants. Let's see. Yep, thinking about moving away. She wasn't on the original list, but I'm gonna say no, don't go. I am talking you out of moving away because I love you. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I know it was kind of different and maybe a little bit chaotic. Maybe I overshared, but I think that it's fun to get to know some of you guys a little bit better, and I'd like you guys to get to know me a little bit better as well. I hope you're having a wonderful day or night wherever you happen to be in this world, and I'm gonna see you in the next video. Bye!